Hello and welcome to the first round of the EU xkcd Starcraft 2 tournament. This is game 1 of Woofsie as Zerg versus Tomo as Terran. Wishing each other good luck there. Now this was the first game played, not only between the two, but in the entire EU Starcraft 2 tournament. It is a best of 3. We're doing like a round robin style thing. So each player of the 4 players, there's me, Jesse Rain, Tomo, Woofsie and Dashboard. You've seen I've already encoded Dashboard versus Tomo's games, which were 2 decent games, but obviously suffered from Tomo being a platinum level player and Dashboard being a bronze level player. Here we see something a bit more even. Woofsie being a gold level player and Tomo being a platinum level player, as I just said and then forgot immediately. This scout now just moving out, an SCV here, Overlord popping out here, and a drone coming up here. And obviously Tomo being platinum. Tomo also, as a handicap, decided he was going to drink steadily for the 5 hours before this game, and so we will likely see some mistakes from him that could cost him some games, but we'll see. Yes, Barracks going down on 13 here, popping a gas out. Now, this upload would have been up earlier, because I did in fact record commentary on this before. However, when I went to listen back to it, none of the commentary had recorded, and then I looked down and found out that my microphone was switched off. So, yeah, you've had to wait a little bit longer for this. You could tell I was kind of frustrated because, you know, it's over half an hour long. This gas popping down on 16, 17, fairly standard. Nothing much different here. Spawning pool going down. Going to see some Ling speed pop out. This SCV just kind of pottering about in here, seeing the scouts, seeing the spawning pool go down. Gonna harass it, but it's not going to do any real damage. Just the one extractor down. Overlord here, drone here, just kind of pottering about. That marine will probably kill it if it can be bothered. Just gonna chase up here as the orbital command goes down. Very annoyingly, the drone is gonna morph into an extractor. And I mean, Tomo is gonna kill it. Is he gonna kill it before it goes? Doesn't matter because the drone cancelled and went back into it. Oh, that's brilliant. That is so annoying. That is such a good bit of harass. Oh, excellent. Here we see now a second hatchery popping out for Woofsie. The Overlord just sitting here. The Queen out now, going to force this SCV to run away. Still just one extractor. Ling speed almost half done. Queen here, popping out some lava. How nice. Hatchery going down, probably going to see, a few Lings popping out. They're not going to do much. Tomo here, going for the 3 racks opening. That's fairly normal. I'm just going to pop a factory here. Gives him a little bit of vision over this kind of choke point here. You know, had Woofsie been up here, that could have been really helpful. As it is, I mean, it still could be helpful. I mean, if he chooses to go right the way around here. But obviously, if he decides to move inside through this kind of path, it isn't going to be seen by that factory. But still, now the first expansion for Tomo going down. Just kind of popping it down. Here comes the gas. Kind of speeding through this bit at the moment because it's taking a while on the faster setting. That Ling gonna go down. Command center, is he gonna finish it? Just gonna kind of sit there for the moment. No, he cancels it. Hatchery down, the Queen's out. Overlord here, spreading the creep. Just gonna link up the 2 bases. Much easier to defend from. Hatchery now morphing to a lair. Allows him to make overseers, which are very handy if were Tomo to go Banshee. With Cloak, the Overseer could be potentially game winning. And now just kind of massing these lings. A few lings sat here, just keeping an eye on the front of his base, always a good idea. Not constantly producing from these, but is just popping Hellions out. Going for a decently early starport. It's doing 3 Iraq factory starport. Standard opening for Terran. These overlords just kind of bumbling about. Creeps slowly spreading forward. Dropping 2 more assimilators. Gonna go 4 gas. Ling pulls down. Spires coming up. It's popping out more drones. More and more drones all the time. And some links from here. These links having moved down, taking the Zelnaga watchtower, really good idea, lets him watch the front of the base. But he's going to leave it and retreat back up. No real anti-air capabilities at the moment other than the Queen. That little Reaper harass really was not necessary to bring the Lings all the way back for that. The Queen can more than handle just 1 Reaper. Bunker going down, that's going to prove to be effective here. If Woofsie wanted to push into the base, that could well happen. Going to drop another bunker here. The command centre is going to float down here and finally open up this expansion. Quite a long time after this hatchery went down. That means Woofsie is very much ahead in terms of resources and in terms of harvesters. These Lings now just sat here watching this edge. Maybe watching for some Reapers, you know, trying to pop up here. But I don't think we're not going to see much more Reaper stuff. No Reapers coming out of the barracks now. Popping a Banshee out. Moving forward with these 3 Hellions, gonna hurt these Lings, take a few out. Good micro back and forth, gonna take all the Lings out now. Yep, every single one of those Lings died. Attacking the Queen. That Hellion's gonna go down, yes. Queen now at half health. Just gonna keep watching this really good micro here by Tomo. Those Lings moving out now. Ah, these mutants finally popping out. Gonna chase those Hellions away. Nothing he can do about that. Forcing him to march his army back here. Bunker sat here, but not got anything in it at the moment. The bunker here cancelled. Or reclaimed rather. Always good. You drop bunkers if you need to. Can always salvage the structure. You get your minerals and your gas back. So it's essentially a free structure. There's Banshee down here. Coming down to this one here. Not going to do any good, however, as these mutants are here. Going to absolutely destroy these. No cloak on either of these. Just never stood a chance. Really good work from Woofsie, kind of scouting about with those mutas. Really getting on top of things. Now, just kind of pottering about. No more structures really coming out at the moment. Could drop a second hatchery, could come up to this gold, could come up to these minerals here, nice and safe. As it is, these mutas are going to come into Tomo's base, but they're going to meet this marine army head on. Not going to be able to do a lot. This missile turret here protecting these SCVs. Armory down, more missile turrets going down. We're going to see a Thor popping out soon, I can imagine. Barracks training a few marines. Engineering bay, the first infantry weapons going down. Bunker here, still got nothing in it. It's a complete waste of time at the moment. And now they're just going to come over here, kill a few of these mules. Going to really disrupt that. But this Thor, now having popped out, is going to just devastate these along with the marine. Really needs to move on out there. Now, just looking through the base, another Thor coming out, nothing popping out of there. Marines, really going kind of anti-air at the moment here. If we look here, we see this army massing, mostly Lings, mostly mutas. Nice little mix between the two. We should be seeing, yep, there's a baling nest popping out and a second hatchery. Going to make use of all this money now. Needs to be careful not to get supply blocked. That does happen to Woofsie in some of the games I've seen him play. And if we switch back over to here at the moment, see what's going down. We see the gas going down, double gas. Really could be getting a lot more SCVs out here, kind of falling back on that again. Tomo is very inebriated, and that will probably affect his play. Here we see a second factory going down now. Still nothing popping out of this starport. Just Marines, Marines, Marines coming out. That infantry weapon's nearly done. This army now just massing more and more and more. 2 Evo chambers going down. We're getting an attack and an armour. So just making again good use of this money. It's still too high. Still could be so much lower. Could be producing so much more. But at least having recognised that now, he is doing something to remedy his monetary situation. And now we see the lings here just coming up. Going to take down these rocks. See the hatchery here. Morphing some of them into banelings. Here we see the mutants going for a harass again. This army now moving up to the middle of the map. This army here doesn't look enough to deal with it. But these mutants again just harassing everything, destroying these SCVs, forcing these marines to come back and stim. With no medevacs out to heal them at the moment. And very good harass. Forced this army to move back here just in case. Now it's to move out. Delayed that push. We gave more time for him to make units. More time for him to make these banelings. Now needs to be careful. Those Thors attacking the muters. Nice kind of little army mix here. Thors, a few marauders, and of course the Stimpack Marines. Pretty much all in green health. 2 little yellow marines and 1 red. Really bad move there, moving up fast. But we are going to see these banelings do a lot of damage. We're going to see all the marines go down. 1 marauder left here. The ling is just not going to quite kill, but he goes down. The Thor goes down, and that Thor goes down, and the marauder goes down. Pretty much an army trade, but once again those muters really kind of showing how effective they can be, even against units like Marines and Thors, which have decent anti-air. Just if you have enough of them, they can really change the way things go. Seeing these upgrades coming out again, the 2nd level upgrades. Baling nest here, spire here, not popping too many upgrades. We've got an infestation pit. Not sure if he's really going to produce anything out of these. Don't tend to see corruptors too much from Woofsie. Just going to mass this army here. Here we see more Thors popping out. We've got we've got a factory with a reactor now. We're obviously going to see some Hellions coming out of that. We've got a reactor going down here. If he's sensible, he'll be popping Vikings to kind of deal with the muters. The muters just sat up here, could come down and attack any time, but are wary of these missile turrets. 3 here protecting the SCV. Yeah, and trying to attack, but just getting themselves kind of caught. A few of them going to go down. Sees this 4th barracks going down. Not really sure how a 4th barracks is going to help when he's not even producing out of these at the moment. Seems like a waste of money. This bunker's still sat here with nothing inside it. 1 siege tank here, going to siege up, and just keep an eye up there. And if we look, see more and more of these Zerglings just kind of massing. See the hatchery going down the goal with the double assimilator. I keep calling them assimilators. They're extractors. I'm very sorry about that. I've only just noticed that I've been using the incorrect word the entire time. That's pretty bad. The natural here almost completely mined out. Really good